Math and history, my two favorite subjects as a child in school, so it's no wonder I got into real estate. And here on the Think Brad channel, we try and bring you videos and topics you will rarely see elsewhere in Nashville. So today I want to talk about 5 of the oldest homes currently listed in all of Middle Tennessee. Now keep in mind, Tennessee as a state was founded in 1796, the 18th state in the Union. And at that time, 80% of the state was owned by Native Americans, mainly the Cherokee and the Chickasaw. So all of these homes are really old and many on a lot of acreage. We have some beauties on this list. And more importantly, if you have the urge and the money to see them, I'm glad to show them to you. So here's the thing, we're gonna start at 5, work our way down to 1, jumping right into it, number 5, 5124 Licton Pike in Goodlettsville. Admittedly, I don't work in Goodlettsville very often, but when I do, it's a quaint little town. Goodlettsville, for those of you that don't know, is north and slightly east of downtown Nashville. This property sits on 18 acres, was built in 1800, and has a massive house, massive barns, and a massive garden. The main house has 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and 4,000 square feet. It was initially a stagecoach inn, and back in the day, American outlaw Jesse James was said to have visited. It's currently used as a wedding venue most of the time now. Number 4, 6352 Highway 25 East in Springfield. For those unfamiliar, Springfield is due north of Nashville and slightly east and right at the Kentucky line. This house in Robertson County was built in 1809, sits on 1.09 acres, and is currently listed for $629,000. It's by far the cheapest house in our list, but a solid one overall. The main house was built in a federal style with brick, but has a few Georgian accents. While the house has been modernized with updated electrical, plumbing, HVAC, the works, it still retains all of its many historical and original features. Keep in mind though, because it's out in the country, the house is on septic and not city sewer. Number 3 on our list is 1115 Chenault Lane in Castellian Springs. Castellian Springs is east and slightly north of Gallatin, and while I've never been out there, I hear it's pretty country. This is the Brown Chenault House, which is a 2-story frame and timber house. It's been on the National Register of Historic Deeds since 1985 and is a really cool house. This house in particular really looks the part, with many of its original features still retained, like so many other houses on our list. List price for this house is $850,000. It sits on 5.5 acres with 4 bed, 2 bath, and 3,200 square feet. Number 2 on our list, 501 Murfreesboro Road in Franklin. This is the newest house on our list, having been built in 1870. The list price is $4.75 million, and it looks to be worth every penny of it. The property sits right to the east of Pinkerton Park in the Harpeth River, and one of my favorite features of this house is it's the most urban/walkable of any in our list, just minutes outside downtown Franklin. Middle Tennessee has some very historic places, but no city has done even 1/10 of the job saving their own homes, historic structures, and properties like Franklin has. Shout out to the Heritage Foundation of Williamson County for all of the work they've done over the years to save over 200 properties at this point. The current owner bought the property in 2019 for $2.3 million and has sunk a lot of money into renovating the property. Many native trees and shrubs inhabit the grounds, and there's a small creek towards the back. And last but not least, my favorite house on this entire list, 3215 Kennard Springs Road in Franklin. This is one of the coolest ones, and yet another one in our neighbor to the south. This property sits on 31 acres. The original log cabin built on it was built by the Kennard family back in 1790, and the current structure dates to 1850. The current house was built in 1850, like I mentioned a minute ago, and it was built in a Greek revival style. The land was initially given to the Kennard family for service during the Revolutionary War. Pretty wild, huh? It's only been owned by 2 families, the Kennards over multiple generations, and the current family who bought it 24 years ago and spent 10 years meticulously redoing the entire property to give you the beauty you see today. List price is way out of reach for most at $5.275 million, but if you can swing it, love history, and love Franklin, this is the spot for you. So I didn't pick the 5 oldest in all of Middle Tennessee. I picked 5 of the oldest on the market that I like at the moment. And choice, isn't that what America's all about? Let me know in the comments what you thought. Did you like the list? Did you hate it? Were there any you would love to live in? Did you think, why even make this video? Let me know. If you liked it, we'll keep making ones like this. And if you didn't, I'll think about not making more. And until then, continue to check us out at thinkbrad.com on both YouTube and our website, and we'll see you soon. Thank you very much. Cheers.